Bienvenidos a Honduras. Rosa's story. Bienvenidos a Honduras. That's welcome to Honduras in Spanish. Honduras is a country in Central America, bordering on both the Pacific Ocean and the Caribbean Sea. The land of Honduras varies from beaches to volcanic mountains. Honduras is not very big. It's about the size of the state of Tennessee. Spanish is the major language, although English is taught in schools and spoken widely. In Honduras, there are beautiful mountains, lakes, forests. There is also beautiful wildlife, including many species of birds. In Honduras, there are a few modern cities, but most of the country is rural, with many small farms. Honduras has a rainy season for several months, and the summers are very, very hot. That's caliente. The children there are called niños when they are very small, and they are called muchachos when they are about your age. Honduras grows bananas, corn, and a lot of café or coffee. Even the children drink coffee there. Raising cattle is also an important part of the agriculture in Honduras. Unfortunately, in many areas of Honduras, the water is not clean. The water in the rivers and streams is contaminated. And that means there are bad things in it. And even the water from the wells can make people sick. Malnutrition, diarrhea, and dysentery are very common. Approximately 5% of the population can afford to drink bottled water on a regular basis, leaving a lot of people without clean water to drink. Today I'm going to share a story with you about una niña who lives in a rural village in Honduras. We will hear about her family, school, and how they use and access water. In her village, they were able to get a water purification system, so the people living there can have access to clean water. Let's get started. Meet Rosa. Rosa lives with her family in the small village of Las Quebradas in Honduras. It's up a steep mountain with a narrow, twisty road. Rosa's house has one big room with a blanket, dividing it into a kitchen and a room where Rosa, her parents, and her 3 brothers and sisters live and sleep. The floor is a very hard dirt floor. In Honduras, children are expected to help with household chores and child care at a very young age. Rosa often takes care of her younger brothers and sisters, so her mom can get her housework done. There is a pila outside of Rosa's house. The pila is a cement tub. Rainwater fills the pila, and that's where Rosa's family bathes. They stand beside the pila and pour water over their heads, then soap, and then rinse off the soap. The water in the pila is used for a lot of things, for bathing, washing clothes, and washing dishes. Some villages in the mountains only get water for their pilas 1 or 2 days each week. They have to be careful with their water, so they'll have enough. Rosa's mother likes to grow things. She has a little garden beside the house. She grows some vegetables for the family to eat. She has many pretty flowers that she plants in the back of an old TV set and in a motorcycle helmet. She is clever. The plants need water to grow, but sometimes There's just not enough water, and the flowers and vegetables can't grow. When Rosa was younger, she went to school in her village, which has only 2 teachers for 6 grades. Now Rosa has to travel down the mountain every day to go to school because her village does not have a school for older kids. It takes 30 minutes each way, and she rides in a pickup truck. It's pretty bumpy. Rosa really likes school. She wears a uniform, and it is a white shirt and a navy blue skirt. School is required for only 6 years in Honduras, but many children are needed at home to help with farming or household chores. So they stopped going to school before that. Today, Rosa will miss school. She will go with her father and brother to pick coffee beans. Picking coffee is hard work. After they pick the beans, they'll dry them and sell the beans to a large coffee company. The coffee needs water to grow too. If there's not enough rain, the coffee plants will just not yield very many beans. Rosa and her family will receive only about $2 for each 5-gallon bucket of beans. Rosa and her family will pick coffee beans for many days. The school year stops in November and doesn't start again until February, because that is coffee picking season. Water is so important to everyone, including Rosa's family. The water that collects in the pila at Rosa's house is okay for washing clothes and bathing, but not for drinking, cooking, and brushing teeth, and caring for Rosa's baby brother. Clean water is needed for those things, so the people in Rosa's village use the bottles of water from the water purification system that came to their village last year. When the water purification system was built, Rosa and her mother went to a class to learn about using the purified water properly and about washing their hands. Using purified water for all the things that go in our mouths and washing our hands often are 2 good ways to stay healthy, no matter where you live. Adios, Rosa. We enjoyed visiting with you today in Honduras.